Interest rates are rising, and you're probably wondering whether you're an investor, somebody looking to buy your first home, or you're looking to buy maybe a bigger home. Should I be waiting for prices to fall before I buy, or is now really the time I should be buying? Let's get right into it. My name's Cody Barton. I have a $14 million real estate portfolio in the state of Arizona, and I'm going to explain to you why I am still buying in this market. So let's just look at some of these numbers, and I'm going to explain to you why I think this is still a good time to be buying real estate. Interest rates were as low as 3% for owner-occupied people with good credit. In Arizona, median prices were about $450,000. So if you went and bought that house at a 3% interest rate, your payment would be $1,897 a month, just with that principal payment and the interest that you're paying on that loan. Fast forward 3 months, that same home at $450,000 for that loan amount, just for borrowers that are at 5.5% interest, is going to be a payment of $2,555 a month, an increase in $658 a month in payment. Nothing better about the home, nothing more exciting about the home, but just an increase in payment just from rates increasing. And it's been said that rates are expected to continue rising, but that's just the change within these last few months. So let's look at the move-up buyer homes, because typically the median home price around that $450,000 is going to be that entry-level home that people are buying and moving into as their first home. You know, it's new families or people that are buying their first house they've ever bought are typically going to be in that criteria. If we look at what's the next step from that, typically the move-up buyer are going to be going from something like a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home, maybe it's 1,500 or 1,800 square feet, to now they're going to move up to something bigger with some more space. Maybe they're having kids and they just need some more space for their home. These people are going to want to move typically from that 3-bedroom to maybe a 4-bed or a 5-bed with some additional living space so that the parents have somewhere to hang out in the house and the kids have their own hangout room. So these homes are maybe in that 2,500 up to 3,000 square foot range, and that similar style price home in Arizona anyways, depending on the area, can be around $750,000. Somebody buying that $750,000 house back when rates were at 3%, that mortgage for them would be $3,162 a month, versus today that same home is going for $4,258 a month. With that significant price increase of what you're paying monthly, it's causing what I believe is some disruption with the move-up buyer. And let me explain what I mean by that. So these people that just moved into their entry-level home, right? They just went and got a loan for $450,000 within these last couple of years. They have a great rate on their property. They're paying around $2,000 or less a month. They're looking at, okay, if I want to get a 4-bedroom or a 5-bedroom, I'm going to have to take my payment from under $2,000 a month and take it to over $4,000, $4,200 a month. They're going to be more than doubling their mortgage payment by adding 1 or maybe 2 extra bedrooms. Now, for some people, they're still going to do it regardless because they have to. But for most people, what is that going to cause? It's going to cause a lot of people to say, well, we're having another kid. You know what? They're going to have bunk beds. They're just going to have to deal with it. Because most people aren't going to be able to make sense of more than doubling their payment to have 1 extra bedroom. It just doesn't make sense. And maybe they're not seeing raises from their salary at the jobs that they're working. So they're going to think, are we going to really have 1 extra bedroom and then decrease the discretionary income that our family has to spend on things? Probably not. For first-time home buyers, I think it's still a good opportunity because there is still a high demand for those properties and there's still a lower inventory. So when you're getting into those properties, I still believe that there's opportunity for appreciation in the median price point and driving that value up. So I still think there's opportunity for that price point to grow. Whereas the move-up buyer, that say that 750 price point for the example here in Arizona, I think is going to be hit with less growth in price appreciation because there's going to be less people that are making sense of going and buying a home at that price for the benefits they get for it. Now, for those of you that are potentially a fix and flipper or you're a buy and hold, in regards to being a fix and flipper, I think it makes perfect sense to still be focusing on the median price point. And the reason being is that's what we're still doing in our company. We're buying homes only that are going to be reselling in the median price point, because there's going to be less people that want to list their home in that price point and move up. They're going to be staying put for the reasons I already discussed. I think the inventory is going to remain low and still provide a great opportunity for fix and flippers. And for those of you that are like, well, Cody, I want to buy properties for cash flow. Well, I think it's just going to involve you changing up your strategy of how you're going to be buying, because interest rates being so much higher for investors, the cash flow is pretty much killed on a lot of those deals, even at the median price point in a lot of markets. What you have to do is skill up. And there's a lot of different videos on my YouTube channel where I talk about how to use creative finance to invest in real estate. But that's what myself and my partner Pace Morby are doing to improve our strategy as this market is changing, is focusing on buying more creative finance deals, buying fix and flips that make sense, that are at that median price point or below when we go to sell them. And then for those of you that are considering buying as your first time home, I still think there's an opportunity there in that median price point for you. If you got any value from this, obviously make sure to hit that like button, hit the notification bell, put any comments you might have in the comment section. Happy to get any of those answered for you, and we'll see you in the next video.